Hi everyone, this is Callie here. So today I'm going to do a video explaining a couple of things that they're constantly asked to me about meal prepping, how to be ready for the week, how to get good meals on the go, very simple stuff that you can have with you at all times, and so that you can save money and at the same time you can save time and you can avoid obviously fast food and bad foods. Um, so we're gonna start with breakfast. What I always have for breakfast, it's you always want to have some good source of protein mixed with a good source of carbs. The reason why it's because this is what's gonna give you energy through your day. This is why you hear that breakfast is the most important meal of the day. Basically, because that's what's going to determine, and it's going to start your metabolism at the same time, it's going to determine your level of hunger. So, for example, if you do not have anything for breakfast, you go to work around noon or 11, you're going to be starving. So the portion that you're going to have for lunch is going to obviously going to be bigger than what you're supposed to have because you're trying to make up for what you didn't eat in the morning. Personally, I'm a person that likes to eat um, a lot. So I usually have 3/4 to a cup of egg whites and maybe one egg tossed in there. When it comes to egg whites, it's mostly protein. So some people say, "What about eggs? And are they eggs bad?" And they're not bad at all. I usually have one egg in every breakfast, but eating 7 or 8 eggs, it's a big amount of cholesterol, a big amount of fats. So obviously, tossing one egg in there, doing most of it. Sorry. Um, Egg whites, that would be great. That's where you get your protein from. For carbohydrates, you can have oatmeal. Actually, let me show you something that I am using lately, which is cream of wheat. You can find cream of rice as well. And this is very simple to use. One serving, it's about 33 grams. I have a little scale that I use every day. So it's 33 grams, you put it in water, you put it in the microwave, and what I do with that is I put berries on it. So I either get the frozen berries, because berries go by really quick, and they're very expensive. This one here, it's about $4, I believe, and it lasts me for the whole week, or even a little bit more. I put usually half a cup to a cup of berries. Or I buy, right now, strawberries are in season, so I just buy a bunch of strawberries, I cut them and I freeze them so they last longer. So I just put in a Ziploc bag and I take them as I go. It's great because when you just do the oatmeal and it's hot, or you just do the cream of wheat and it's hot, this is gonna melt into it. So there's not a problem that you're gonna be waiting for it to defrost or anything like that. I like blueberries and I like strawberries. Now, when I am on the go, I use a meal replacement shake from Avocare. It comes in different flavors. It comes in chocolate, vanilla, strawberry, and chocolate mocha, which is my favorite. Now, when it comes to that, there is the amount of macronutrients in it. It's a 1:1 carbohydrate ratio, which you have about 23 grams of protein, 23 grams of carbs, which is usually this one right here. Actually, one serving is 23 grams of carbs. One serving of oatmeal is about the same. So you're getting the carbs of the meal replacement shake from these carbs, and you're getting the protein from the egg whites in the meal replacement shake. And meal replacement shakes have about 12 grams of sugar, which scares some people away. One of these servings of actually blueberries right here, it's 12 grams of sugar. Same thing with strawberries. So technically, if you see it that way, if you're eating the fruits, you're eating the same amount of sugars as the meal replacement shake. So I use these whenever I'm on the go. I don't have time for breakfast, or if I'm just not feeling like eating a big breakfast, this is a great thing to do. You can mix it just with water. It tastes great. Now, when it comes to snacks, most of people, ask me, what should I get for a snack? What's a good snack? Well, I eat small meals, but a good source of snack can be simple carbohydrates. I love rice cakes. They come in different flavors. You have chocolate, caramel. They're all great. They're low in carbohydrates, but at the same time, they're good carbohydrates. Will fill you up. You get a lot of volume for what it is. And I usually take 2 or 3 of those with one protein shake. I usually use the Muscle Gain one from Avocare, or I also use this one here, especially now in prep for my bikini competition, which is Isopure, which is pretty much 0 carbs and 0 everything. This is the creamy vanilla flavor, and it says here 0 carbs because I like to get my carbs from my food. And this one here, it's really good. It comes in the flavor of chocolate and vanilla. And this one here have 25 grams of protein, just 8 grams of carbohydrates and 2 grams of fats. So this one is great as well. I use both of them. Those are my favorite right now. Let's say you have that at noon. You are in the middle of work with your rice cakes as a little snack, and you can have a protein shake. Then you're getting a good amount of protein. I try to put protein into every single one of my meals. The reason why, it's because for people that is trying to lose weight, they lack proteins into their diet. So that's going to help them. Not tons of protein. If you have small portions, that's going to help you a lot. It's going to build your metabolism. Now for meals, what do? I personally buy the big bags of spinach or stuff like that, and then I chop it, because the spinach, it's like it makes too much volume. And I put it in little baggies like this, but put a bunch, take the air out, and I have them ready. And then I do kind of the same with my asparagus. I cut it, I clean it, and this is in a bunch. But if you take this bunch, you said that I have little packages for the day, so I have them ready to go. And then I always have veggies on hand, like I have tomatoes. I put a tomato in one of my meals. And then for meats, I get lean protein. So for example, right now I have some tilapia in here, tilapia fillets. I usually have chicken, but it's already cut and cooked. And then for example, this one here, which I get at Walmart, but I'm sure you can get it somewhere else. It's the white turkey extra lean, and it's 97%. Some people get the 99%, 97%. As far as it's lean or extra lean meat, that's gonna be really good, because I like to get my fats from other sources. But if you get lean instead of extra meat lean, just reduce a little bit your fats. Get containers, plastic containers, regular containers, and I just make sure that in my meals I'm having some good source protein, some good source of carbohydrates, and some good source of vegetables. Now for my fats, I use coconut oil. That's my favorite thing right now, and cashews, but you can use almonds, peanuts, avocados, or stuff like that. I like to get my fats right now from my meat. So instead of using what I was using extra lean, I do some steak, which I have good fats in it. I use a little bit of lean meat instead of extra lean. And the final product for me looks something like this, which here we have green beans, saute with some ground turkey and some rice. So that's what we're gonna have for lunch. And then for another meal today, I am having some fish with veggies and about half a sweet potato. And then I'll have another meal with like 2 or 3 small red potatoes and maybe some chicken and another type of veggie, maybe some spinach. So doing 5 or 6 meals a day will keep your metabolism going. When it goes, this is more about, not about portions, but about meal prepping, having things that you can have in hand and use every day, like fruits, quick but complex carbohydrates like cream of wheat, cream of rice, oatmeal, whole wheat bread. Those are great for breakfast. Tons of vegetables, and this is the best way to preserve them, because I used to buy the big bags of spinach, and every time I would get to the bottom, they were like disgusting already. Even though I eat a lot of vegetables to the day, once you open the bag, it's never the same. So I found these very helpful. They're already pre-cut, pre-made, just toss it in there. For dinner, I usually like to do omelets. That's my favorite thing. pure egg whites with some tofu veggies. This is the best veggie I found for omelets. Sometimes they're very small broccoli chopped. When it comes to seasoning, I use Mrs. Dash, which you've probably seen before. Just in case you haven't, they have it at every single grocery store. I don't know if you can see from there. The light is everywhere. So it's Mrs. Dash, and then I use a little bit of garlic salt. So people like regular salt, I like garlic salt. But that's about it. So when it comes to eating clean, if you can make these 80% of your time and day, and of course you just don't have to use these vegetables, you can use any vegetables that work for you. If you can use complex carbohydrates, that's just going to help your body adapt easier. If you put different types of food every single day into your body, it's hard for your body to process. So this is definitely going to help you. Just having 5 or 6 meals a day with good carbohydrates in it. At first, don't worry about portion and stuff like that. If you can stick to a container this size and put good proteins and then carbs and vegetables, you're good to go. So that's about it for now. If you have any questions, please let me know. I'll be more than happy to help you. And yeah, so hopefully this helps some of you. Thanks.